Everyone can appreciate a good trip to the great outdoors, especially when it comes to national parks. I just got back home from a trip up to Acadia National Park. It was beautiful, the views were fine and dandy, but what I really want to spotlight is the nature. I promise this video won't just be me sitting in front of a wooden wall. I got a lot of content to show, specifically of birds. That's really my area of expertise. However, there was plenty to see there. The trip started at our Airbnb. So, be couple or family, whoever that we rented from. This place was in Hancock, Maine. It was on a place I believe called Egypt Bay. It was right on the water, and we had a tandem kayak. So my girlfriend and I took this kayak out one morning. They say go to an island. There might be seals out there. There's going to be eagles. We go, all right, let's check it out. Kayak out. Lo and behold, no seals. But there was a bald eagle flying overhead. I go chase that eagle down. We're rowing. We got to get in sight of it. I got my camera out, got some footage of it, got a picture of it. Check this out. So here we are. This is my girlfriend paddling. Props to her. We're out on this bay right here. And yeah, right across on the island, you see this bald eagle. This is a photo I was able to capture. Best bald eagle photo I've captured by far in my life. And then I got a little video. We were out on the water, so it's a little shaky, but you can just see this thing is huge sitting up there in a tree, and it was just sitting nice for us. Pretty cool. And crazy enough, there's eagles all over the place in Maine. Plenty of ospreys diving in the water, eagles flying overhead. It's just a raptor paradise. And then the heavy hitter. We took a cruise, a puffin cruise, to an island called Petite Manan Island with the Acadia Puffin Cruise Company. It was wonderful. We got there, we saw puffins, common murres, razorbills, terns. We even saw seals out there, but puffins, I've been dying to see them. I saw them 4 years ago in Iceland, but I didn't have a camera with me, and my phone couldn't reach all the way up on the ledges where they were. Check out this footage and these videos and photos that I got of these puffins. It was insane. We were so close. So this is the little island that we were out watching puffins on, and you could see a typical little New England rocky scenery with a lighthouse on it, very beautiful. Here's the puffins. I was actually able to catch them in flight, which I'm not super good at catching birds in flight a lot, but I was so locked in on these puffins. We had a nice sunny day. It was rainy pretty much every day, at least cloudy besides this one. Perfect morning for it. Perfect morning to get some sunny, lit photos of puffins flying. I did focus on these puffins, but there were other birds out there too. Now, there were Arctic terns, which are pretty cool. There were razorbills, which are really cool, and there were common murres. This video kind of shows them all off pretty well. The ones that look like penguins are murres, someone walking them in the shot. It was a pretty crowded trip, can't blame them. The penguin-looking guys were murres. The puffins were the ones with the orange bills, and there were razorbills out there, but they're a little bit harder to spot. Again, some more puffins in flight, and man, I could have sat out there all day just looking at these cool birds flying. I've seen these birds once before in Iceland, as I mentioned, but they were high up on these cliffs, and all I had was my cell phone, and it just did not do them justice. Like, everyone should get out on this cruise and see these guys at least once in their life. Here we have the king puffin of the rock just showing his wings off there. This is my girlfriend's favorite photo. I love this one. Another video of them just floating around. I mean, they're so cool and lazy at some points, but then they just start flying, and they flap those little wings so hard and so fast and whiz by our heads a couple times. And them mixed with the terns and the murres and the razorbills and everything else out there, just so cool. Just an amazing day out. Puffins. Who doesn't like puffins? I mean, to be that close, to be able to take these photos of them, it was just insane. It was awesome. And the seals. We were able to, after the Puffin Island, we took a 10-minute boat ride from there to there over to see seals. They were just chilling on this little jetty that was sticking out of the water. So many seals. We saw harbor seals, gray seals. I mean, just the two residents of Maine, we saw them. Check this out. So here's where we rolled up to see these seals. They were all kind of just chilling in or around these rocks, and they were cool. They were just poking their heads out like you see here. We did see harbor and gray seals, as I mentioned. The gray seals were so much bigger. Harbor seals were more so just chilling. There you get a good shot. One just balancing on a rock. The other's just kind of slumped over there, just doing their thing, napping. This guy was kind of guarding the little passageway there, and he was eyeing us down. They were all eyeing us down the whole time, but they're just so cool and so fluffy and just everything you want to see when you're out there. You see more of those heads just poking up. They have this kind of like puzzled look, and they're just looking at you the whole time. They were just making sure you're okay. Of course, we weren't harming them, we weren't messing with them, but these guys, they know how to nap, I'll tell you that much. And I guess I should mention, on the way up, we were in New Hampshire, Portsmouth, New Hampshire to be exact. We stopped halfway. I'm from New Jersey. That was about the halfway point. We we saw cedar waxwings in a tree just on a walk around Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Cedar waxwings and a goldfinch. Never got a goldfinch on camera before. New Jersey state bird. Shout out. Check these two out. So here you have it, my first ever real good picture of a goldfinch, which is an American goldfinch, and just a cool bird. Next, we have those cedar waxwings I saw. These things are just one of the most beautiful birds you might ever see in your life. They're so cool. And one thing I didn't even mention that I completely forgot about was the common loon we saw. We saw two of these actually. Amazing birds. They were on this little hike here in the Jordan Pond at Acadia National Park, well-known hike. I was able to get some decent footage of this guy. This is just awesome. I mean, common loon just chilling in the water there. What more could you ask for? And yeah, Acadia National Park. It's known for that rugged coastline. We saw plenty of that. I will be able to show that off in a later video that I plan to make. I'll show off a little bit of hiking and sightseeing that we did, but for now I'm just focusing on this nature, and man, so much cooler than I thought it would be. Here in New Jersey, we have ospreys all over the place in the summer. They were up there like crazy, diving in the water, up on nests on light poles, like nobody's business. Eagles. Every little island out there had an eagle sitting on it, just waiting for you to go see it. It was amazing. The seals were all over. The friggin' everything. Everything was everywhere. But what made this so much better was not that we were just hiking through the woods looking for birds or looking for seals on the coast. We were out in the nature. We were literally paddling a kayak. We were literally out on a boat in the ocean, pretty much, just out in these animals' domain, looking for them, looking at them, and seeing them and finding them and coming into their space and just being with them. It was so cool. I'd have to say my favorite thing out of all was seeing the puffins. Man, nothing compares to a puffin, especially as a bird guy. These things like nest in a few places on the North Atlantic coast, and we got to see them. It's just awesome. They were just chilling in the water, flying overhead. How do you beat that? It was a great day on the water. We saw puffins and seals. Let's go. And yeah, this is just kind of what I do. I go out with the camera around my town to special places and look for wildlife, specifically birds a lot, but I like to show off scenery, mammals if they're there, reptiles if they're there, amphibians if they're there, plants, even if they're cool. I'll show everything off. I just love nature. I love getting into new places and seeing the nature that they offer. And I like showing it off to you guys because everyone deserves to see it and everyone should go out there and take a look at it. So if there's one message I have, get out there and just explore. Fall in love with what we have in this world, and it will amaze you every single day. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe or follow, whatever, I would love to have you come along. Hopefully I'm making more videos like this in the future.